my bike is like my rock, you know? If I start to get really anxious or anything, like I look at my bike and I remember that I'm not in this by myself. The bike's in it with me, and because it's taking me everywhere. Without the bike, I wouldn't be able to do this. In May 2016, I made a decision to quit my job and hit the road for 2.5 months. In total, I did 6,700 miles. I was gone for 70 days. This was my pilgrimage. It is day 8 on the road. I stayed in Wellington last night. I was going to try to make it to Mighton yesterday, but I got to just outside of Wellington, and there was these 2 girls on the side of the road, and they just ran out of gas. I spent yesterday afternoon running into town to buy a gas can and gas for them. It took us 10 minutes to figure out how to make the gas can work, to put gas in her car, and I followed them into town to make sure that they didn't run out of gas again. But they were really sweet girls. The amount of people who stopped to help me, you gotta like pay it forward, help other people out. It's a good thing. Anyway, the gas station that I stopped at last night in Wellington, I sat and chatted with this guy who worked there for a while, Hank. The sun started going down, and I'm like, oh, well, I need to find a place to eat and a place to camp. And so they were sitting there trying to figure out like a free place for me to camp. So then I went to go and eat, and Hank's wife works at the restaurant that I stopped to eat at. And then we sat there and talked for a while, and she was like, oh no, you just stay at the hotel that the restaurant's attached to, because they've been letting people camp in the little play area. And I'm like, awesome, cool. And so like went and then talked to the hotel manager and was like, can I camp here? And is there showers? She's like, oh yeah. Ended up being $13 to camp at the hotel, and I got a shower. Oh my god, that shower was so worth $13. I feel so much just like a new human. You wash off all the Moab dirt. And then this morning was packing up and everything, and this guy in an RV that was like parked next to where I was camping like pulled out this KTM out of the back of his RV, and I'm like watching him like pack it up, and I'm like, look at that KTM, it's so beautiful. And we ended up talking a little bit, and it turned out that he's also from Missoula, and now he's my friend Dan. I asked him if he was going up 9 Mile Canyon. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm doing that too. We'll just go together. I met Summa Vista on 9 Mile Canyon with my friend Dan, and I totally got him lost. Yeah. He was supposed to turn off like 20 miles ago. Right. But you know, that's what I do. I get people lost.
That's called an adventure, is what I guess.
Yes. That's me. I get people lost. I'm awesome. It's a good day. Been a good day. It's super cool just like run into somebody from Missoula. Canyon complex, what does that mean?
I have to look at that. It's for people with daddy complexes.
I'm headed north now. Hopefully I'll get to Mighton at about lunchtime. I don't know what time it is right now. Yeah. The gear because it's getting colder.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for stopping.
I figured I'd
yeah.
See how he's doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Good morning. It is officially day 9. It is 8:30 in the morning. This is where I camped last night. The bike is over there. I actually made camp before dark last night. I'm winning right now. Made it from Wellington up 9 Mile Canyon to Camas last night. I could have gone farther into the forest and not had to pay for camping, but I mean, it was only $6. I'm sick of having to set up my tent in the dark. But it got so freaking cold last night, man. It's so cold. That sleeping bag is not, even with the fleece sleeping bag liner, it's just not. I'm picking up my Pendleton blanket when I get to Montana. Cross fingers, that makes it better. Always plan for it to be colder than it's gonna be. Never, ever, ever assume that it's gonna be hot as shit. This flannel has been my best friend this whole trip. I have to look at the map. Trying to get to the Tetons. I don't know if it's possible today. Today should be Mirror Lake and closer to the Tetons, hopefully. Feel kind of dumb because I've only been maxing like 190-ish miles the last couple days. I need to start pushing a little bit. Hopefully I can make 300 today. Made it to Wyoming!